So here we are, we're going to do a problem solving with our lean initiative.
Hey Mike.
Hello, hey Jaron.
Hey, how are you doing? Good.
You have a second to help me out with something?
I do. What's up?
Perfect. I'm at the Lakeshore Hub site here and trying to configure a new firewall and switch, but seem to be having a problem getting the YouTubes and the internets to connect here. Hoping you can take a look and just, is there anything you can see here that may not be configured properly?
Oh, sure. Let me check my notes here quickly.
All right.
Okay, can you zoom in on the firewall one there, the one on the
This
top?
one here?
Yep. And just bring it down a bit. Okay, I see here. Can you move port 3 to port 1?
Port 3, port 1.
Yep. And I see one.
Hey, we got a light. That's
Perfect. Good. And you have port 11. Can you move that into port 9, please?
Hey, that looks good.
Excellent.
Right on.
Let me just do a quick test here. Oh, it looks good. Can you tell me if it's working there now?
Yep, just let me do a quick test here. Yeah, appears to work.
All right.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot.
Not a problem. Glad to help.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Wow, that was very interesting. Really interesting, and just for the individual when you're watching that, what you just observed was Jaron and Mike doing a live solution using tools that they developed with Skype for Business, and both have agreed to let me kind of talk to them about what they did for the Lean Initiative. And here comes Mike into the room, so pull up a chair, Mike.
Hello.
So I have 4 questions just to walk through sort of what you did. And my first is, what problem were you trying to solve?
The problem was basically we were doing a new deployment of equipment. Mike was on site. He was setting up the equipment, and for some reason the connectivity wasn't working. So one thing that he was able to do was to have a second set of eyes on that, to be able to kind of have somebody validate the settings and configurations that we have, and we're able to quickly figure out the issue and fix it up without having to have somebody else drive all the way over, spend a couple hours driving back and forth.
Yeah. So did you use only Skype for Business, or were there other tools that you also used in it?
I mean, this was largely the Skype for Business. On the cell phone, I had Skype for Business on my mobile because I didn't happen to have a computer on site at the time.
Okay.
And Jaron, you were on your laptop, and we were able to connect on 2 different mediums and share the same conversation.
Very nice.
In the past, we've tried to use other technologies, but depending on what equipment you had available, we weren't able to get it to work, or it didn't work really well. But we found that the Skype client seems to work really well across everything that we throw at it so far.
Yeah, and it was just a little bit of sidebar before my second question. As an observer, it was really interesting to watch when you typed in the code and did the fix, that you could observe what was going on, and then you tested instantly the work. That was very, very fascinating. Could you tell us about what you did to find the solution?
Well, in the past, we've struggled with challenges of trying to locate specific ports and switches. A lot of them look all the same, so instead of just saying, can you follow the blue cable, where sometimes there's 48 or more of them,
Right.
It just kind of gives a second set of eyes on it, so that we can hopefully try to eliminate some risks and some errors that can happen at times.
Yeah.
Plug it into the wrong port. We don't want to interrupt existing business.
Very interesting. Huh. And my third question is, what, from both of your perspectives, makes this solution lean, and where do you think you add value to the greater good, as they say?
Well, the Skype system is so well integrated with the other products that we use on a daily basis, being it Microsoft Outlook with the scheduling and the calendaring, along with all the other Office products. So it works and integrates really well, and it's seamless to transition from an email to an IM to a phone or voice call and even to a video call,
Right.
all within the same ecosystem without going between, say, Outlook and email and trying to switch over to a iPhone and hoping that the other person also has an iPhone and also has an iMessage account.
Right.
It's all one seamless system, so it is very efficient to keep that workflow moving
Right.
along.
Yeah,
Interesting.
the interface is generally pretty similar across multiple devices, so you know it's pretty intuitive and pretty quick to pick up on and easy to use. So.
Yeah. Oh, fascinating. And my final question is, what did both of you learn from it? From the solution and sort of the problem definition and then the solution that you found?
Well, the first thing is definitely we can use some technology and put it in place so that we can expedite time to resolutions, help to eliminate risk, and by doing that it is lean, so we can get things done quicker and faster without having to use as many resources.
Yeah. Very cool.
And just the appetite for something like this that has the IM features built in and the voice features, and how receptive everyone has been to jump on board and start using those.
Nice.
And to be able to get things like instant answers to tell when someone's available, that they can get a hold of them, their presence info. The adoption's been really quick for
High uptake.
those. Exactly, for those that are especially familiar and used to similar products.
Oh, wow, wonderful. Well, on the left is Jaron Kerr, and on the right is Mike Lundy, and this is Kelly Coulter, and thank you both for sharing your initiative and your solution. It's amazing.
You're welcome.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Well,
Hold on.
Because you're pressing.
What did I do?